The most exhausted empaths are the ones everyone calls strong. The responsible ones, the reliable ones, the ones who have it all together. And nobody checks on them because they look fine. But high-functioning empaths live in two realities: the one that people see and the one that they survive. I'm Diane, and welcome to The Resolution, where we move from emotional survival to sovereign empathy. And today we're talking about the strong ones, the ones who don't fall apart publicly, and the ones who quietly carry everything. You know, when I was raising my kids as a single mom, I ran my life on discipline and willpower. Early bedtimes, early mornings, work, and structure. And from the outside, I looked steady. You know, it's funny because one day a neighbor of mine, who later on became a friend, said, "I really admire you. I look up to you, like you have it all together." And I remember thinking, like, I don't have anything together. Like, I was literally crying myself to sleep most nights, overwhelmed, exhausted. I was literally white knuckling life. But from the outside, I looked strong. And looking back on that, I realized high functioning empaths really do live in two realities: the ones people see and the ones that we survive. High functioning doesn't mean thriving. It means coping well enough that nobody intervenes. You handle things, you anticipate needs, you fix, you manage, you remember. You become the emotional infrastructure of your environment. And somewhere along the way, your identity fuses with usefulness. If I handle it, I'm safe. If I'm needed, I matter. And if I fall apart, everything falls apart. So guess what? You don't fall apart. You override your nervous system. But override is not regulation. And this is what I really need you to understand. See, your strength isn't the problem. But the strength built on overfunctioning is eventually going to cost you. And I don't believe that empaths are here to slowly disappear in the name of being strong. You weren't meant to be the emotional infrastructure of every room. You were meant to be powerful inside your own. You know, for me, things didn't just like explode. It was sort of like an erosion. Years of overfunctioning, years of absorbing, no boundaries, and collapsing privately and showing up publicly until there was literally nothing left. It wasn't like this big, huge, dramatic breakdown. It was just like hollowness. Flat, heavy, colorless. I was still running my business. I was still showing up for my kids, still functioning, but inside, I was gone. And that's what high functioning empaths don't see coming. You see, a lot of times we don't crash loudly. You hollow out slowly. One day I realized I can't keep living like this. Not for my kids, not for my business, and not for my life. I couldn't carry the armor anymore. And it wasn't like this big enlightening moment. It was honest, and that's when the rebuilding began. And it wasn't overnight, but it was intentionally, layer by layer. If you're the one everyone depends on, if you're admired for being strong, if you cry in private but look calm in public, you might not be fine. You might be high functioning, and you might be tired in a way sleep doesn't fix. Empaths are powerful. We have a big job in this world. We have a big calling. And as things are starting to crumble around us, you're going to notice that the empaths are going to be the ones that are rising. We're going to be the ones to be putting things back together in order. But what happens if with power without boundaries becomes self-erasure? And overfunctioning always comes with a bill. For me, it was depression. For others, it's burnout, resentment, chronic anxiety, emotional numbness. You don't have to hollow out to wake up. The world doesn't need more collapsed empaths. It needs regulated ones, strong ones who don't abandon themselves. You don't have to burn your life down. You don't have to quit everything. You just have to stop performing strength when you're drowning, and allow yourself to be supported, even in small ways. Stop overriding your nervous system. That's sovereignty. And sovereignty is what keeps empaths powerful long term. This is exactly why I'm hosting. I'm just going to do a little drop here, but I'm hosting a free live workshop called From Emotional Survival to Sovereign Empath. Because understanding this pattern isn't enough. We actually have to retrain it. It's going to be on March 15th. It's a Sunday. If you're interested, I don't have the link or anything up yet, but it's coming soon. But if you're interested, let me know. So if you're the strong one, the reliable one, the one that nobody checks on, I see you. But I'm not here to validate you. I'm here to remind you, you don't have to earn your right to exist by carrying everyone else. You are allowed to be powerful without being depleted. And that is the shift from survival to sovereign empathy. Are you ready to rise instead of just endure? We don't collapse here on this channel. We build capacity. So that's all for today. I hope that you enjoyed that little video. It's short and powerful. And thank you so much. I'm always so grateful. I love doing these videos. I love being here for all of your comments and questions. Please, because I'm a new channel, if you can subscribe, like, share, comment, all those really fun things at the end of the video, I would really, really appreciate it. So the algorithm knows to keep pushing me out. So thank you so much. I love you all, and I'm going to see you on the next video.